There are 4 more games happening. Of course, the next game happens day after tomorrow. It is happening on the 11th and this happens in New Chandigarh. Polly, South Africa will want a better day. They'll want to, like you said, ride this one off because, well, 74 all out, within 13 overs, nothing to write home about. What are the learnings they're going to have from today's game? Yeah,
it's a quick turnaround, isn't it? It's just the one day off until they play the next game. I think team selection might change. As I say, I think they'll want to get a little bit more depth to their batting, considering how it's gone. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bosch comes in place of Sapamla, or if George Linder's given a go in place of Keshav Maharaj. That would be. I don't see them changing the batting. You've got Reza Hendricks there, but after one go, I don't think there'll be any changes from that perspective. So I think one of those all-rounders will just come in place of a specialist and give them a bit more depth. But as it works these days, I think they'll just write this one off. They'll say, bowling-wise, we were really good for 12 or 13 overs. Batting, we never really got ourselves in, but let's get ourselves back into the series.
Any changes you see, Joyda, in the South African team?
Exactly the same as you said.
Or will David Miller move around? Will he play where he plays?
I think you can't batters. They won't change after a single match. I would definitely bring in Linde and Bosch. Bosch especially because you just lengthen your batting. And if you've got out for 74, I mean, it makes a very good case for lending your batting. I think the best thing to happen to them is the fact that there's very little time before the next match. They'll go to sleep tonight, get up next morning, you're flying. You're not going to have any time to practice. You just go there, maybe have a look at the field. Next morning you're out. The next evening you're out playing. So I think short turnaround sometimes, especially if you have really bad losses, short turnarounds are not a bad thing because they don't allow you to dwell on it.
Yes.
You just say, okay, forget it, let's move on, go to the next match.
Well, India will want to pack their winning ways to New Chandigarh as well. So they will go back with this confidence of the first T20I, the confidence of the last 44 T20Is that we've played because everything seems to be going right for India. But again, selection-wise, one game, do you want to see the team give other people chances, any movement at all or not change or win?
I wouldn't think they'd make much change at all. I think their plan now would be to try and win 3 games as quickly as they can and then have a look at the depth of their side, win the other 2 and give themselves a chance to fiddle. But yeah, no one really fired. I think they want their batters to fire. So I'm sure they'll just try and keep it after having won. I mean, it's always you have a look at the surface. Maybe the surface is conducive to an extra spinner or conducive to Ashit Rana to play. We'll have to wait and see about that. But it'll be just tinkering. It won't be any major changes, I wouldn't think.
We've seen a lot of experimentation in the Indian side. Do you see any changes in their
No, I tend to agree with him. They do it after 5. I mean, the only real change you normally make is Kuldeep for a bowler.
Yes.
But since they're going to Punjab, I can't see Arshdeep resting in New Chandigarh. I wouldn't. But,
yes. Yeah. You had said you wanted Suryakumar Yadav to be your player to watch out for in the ODI. So your players to watch out for, 1 from each team.
I want to see Markram. I want to see Markram batting because I think he's very vital to their hopes. I mean, for the entire, not just for this tournament, but for the World Cup. And yes, I want to see Shubman Gill get going.
Well, I think Surya is going to get going for India. I think by the end of this tournament, he's going to be playing some good cricket. And I want to see Quinton de Kock. I think he's important as that left-handed option. I mean, Aidan Markram is also vital as the captain and he wants to contribute. But yeah, I think Quinton de Kock will find his form if he can get through the first few overs. And then he looked like he was really destructive in that last one-day international. If we see some of that form, I think he could be a big plus for South Africa.
Well, a lot of IPL teams will be looking at Quinny de Kock and seeing if he gets into good form. And of course, all of India will be hoping that Suryakumar Yadav and Gill get some big numbers going in the next game.